So I'm gonna start, I'm wearing this because it's probably my last time all day I get to wear this. So I decided let's wear it till it's gone and then we're gonna talk about something else. But this length, if you want the 32-inch, this is from Burma. This is Burmese jade. The color is spectacular. I mean, absolutely fall off the chair spectacular. You can see it's rich, it's beautiful. We have a few more than 100 left for the entire day. The entire day. A few more than 100 people can own it, so I do think this is the last time we will be presenting this choice. I just wanted to put that out there for you right out of the gate. Ladies, before you go to sleep, if you want the Celadon, it is spectacular, and a lot of the Celadon is not this color. It's deeper, and that's the fun thing about natural jade, is that they're all slightly different, but this one, this particular grouping that came in, I mean, I have several of them out here. I mean, it is just absolutely, positively gorgeous. I mean, it is gorgeous, 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 gorgeous jade. And you can see you have kind of a variation of color here, right? Because they're natural. That's from Burma. It's impossible to be importing jade from Burma right now. You guys, look at all those beads. I mean, it is just unbelievable. So anyway, it's impossible to get this. We are so lucky we went to work on this when we did, and that Stella has the connections she does. She goes to the auction. She buys the, you know, they have to buy the big boulders, have them airship. Their cutters are the finest jade cutters in the world, right? They cut, they polish, they drill, they knot. I mean, the undertaking to do this alone is mind-blowing that we can sell you. So that is one choice in this beautiful 32, the one I'm wearing. Good luck. I hope you get it before it's gone. I do expect that it will disappear. Next up, let's talk about this color. This is nephrite. Remember, two types of jade. The original jade was nephrite jade, right? That origin dates back, the Haitian mining area dates back 8,000 years. The Burmese jade is a baby on the scene. It's only been around a couple hundred years, a few hundred years. So this is a whole different history of jade you're looking at here. And if you want it, if you want this length, we have a few hundred left only. It is magnificent. I mean, seriously, there's nowhere you can buy this. 32 inches and an 18mm bead. I still can't get over it. So that is still available. And by the way, obviously we have two lengths here. I mean, you can also do it, you can do it in either length. You can do it the 18-inch length. You can do it, I just didn't want to pile them on here too much, but I'll show you. There you go. There's the 18-inch, or you can do the 32-inch. All right, so that's choice number 2. Now, choice number 3 is the multi. And the multi, we love. I mean, the multi, like Valerie was saying earlier, it's happy. It's like candy. It just lifts your spirits up. It just lifts you up. It's so pretty. Look at the colors. There's yellow and purple and red and charcoal. And what else is in here? Lavender, the shades of green, the natural celadon, the natural dark green. I mean, it's all in that one necklace. And we can do it in a 22-inch, which is a fabulous, fabulous length. Fabulous length, 22 inches, not too short. We didn't want it to be too short because the beads are larger, so they take up a little more room on your neck, right? I'll put one on for you too so you can see. They take up a little more room because they're bigger beads. So we went a little longer because an 18 would be great, but the 22, honestly, for most of us is better. It's not going to be too tight or too short. And then if you want to drop it to a 24, you can. And then last but not least, so we talked about this. We have there's the Celadon green. We still have that in the 18-inch at this stage of the game. I'm sorry, the 22-inch at this stage of the game. I guess my mind automatically wants to say 18 inches because that is normally what we offer to get for $186 to get that perfect length, to get these beautiful, huge beads. I mean, massively huge beads. And yet, you know what's funny about it? It's so comfortable. I love wearing it. I just love the way it sounds. I love the way it feels. You'll find yourself just touching it, playing with it. You don't even have to mess with the clasp. You don't want to. Throw it over your head. Holy moly, 730 gone. Good luck. Look it on Val. Love that Val. The dark green is hot. Oh my goodness gracious. I love that, girls. If you want the dark green, get in here early so we can get that sent out to you. It is gorgeous. So there's your item number, 093092. Run to your phone if you'd like to order, and we'll get that on the way home to you so that you guys can see it. I wouldn't wait too long because it is special. It is, we were saying it before, it's definitely a once in a lifetime. Do you know anybody? I mean, if somebody had told me a year ago that we could sell a necklace like this in this size beads for under $200, I would think that's insane. I really honestly say, what? This to me would be thousands of dollars. thousands of dollars. And that's why it's the only reason we can do it is because Stella is so well connected. Stella can make the phone call. Stella knows the people. She's been to the auctions in Burma. Who gets invited to do that? The government has to invite you to do, it's a whole situation to get to go do that. So I guess my point here is that that's why we get to bring you these beautiful things that nobody else has. You see a lot of green jade. 90+% of the green jade you see is dyed, guys. And I mean, we've sold dyed green jade, and there's nothing wrong with that because our other colors are color enhanced and they're still beautiful. But the point here is to get natural green. That's a whole different ballgame, isn't it, Stella?
It really is getting to be more and more difficult. That's why I say, you know, getting it from us, it's almost like buying the stock from the beginning. The price will just keep on going up and up. It's something that's for sure because there's only very limited quantity on Earth. There's only very limited places that you could get jadeite. So right now there are only one place in the world that you get the finest gem quality jadeite, which is Myanmar. And that is where our jadeite came from. And now that is a difficult place now. You don't always get it.
Right.
The reason there are still some left is because it's been open and closed for hundreds of years. Yeah. And remember, it didn't, the jadeite didn't really get to come to the marketplace until probably right around 18th century.
Right. Exactly.
So it's only a few hundred years, and the way that we're doing it, it probably doesn't have too much more to go. And for me to make it in this size is unbelievable. The reason for it is you see some of the most important, powerful women wear this size beads. All the head of the states, the reason they're wearing jade beads is because it shows that they're very powerful.
Oh my gosh.
And yet they're very privileged and powerful.
Absolutely.
And it doesn't it is a luxury item, but when it's made into beads, it sort of makes it subtle.
Well, exactly. It's so classic. You know, this is something you'll have forever. I'd wear it with a little t-shirt, right? I mean, I have just a little tunic top, right? It's so funny because anything, like you saw, I had them with a sundress, throw it on with a fun little topper, a jumpsuit. You just throw it on. You know, you throw it on, it looks cool. You always get compliments. People are fascinated. People say to me, is that jade? Like, people can't believe that you are wearing, like, they think, oh, it can't be real. I mean, frankly, people will almost not believe you. They'll think, okay, either she second mortgaged the house or like won the lottery or something, because nobody has jade like this. This big, these huge beads in this color. By the way, if you want the green, Kevin's telling me that this is now, we have, with everybody ordering a few more than 100, that's it for the whole entire day. If you want the 32-inch of the Burmese jade, good luck. I hope you're already ordering yours. The dark green, we are so lucky to have it. I fell off my chair when they sent me the sample, Mary Beth, because we always used to meet together. Stella would fly in and we'd all meet in the tower in the offices and we'd have our, our jewelry powwows, and it was so much fun. Well, we don't get to do that anymore. So we all work from home. So we're working via photos, and then they send me boxes of samples and I look everything over, we send it back, we make our notes. Well, when this gets sent to me, I'm like, huh? I'm like, what are we talking about here? I'm like, I don't understand. When she said we're going to try to do this as a Today Special, I'm like, I don't even know how we can do that. I don't get it. Like, my brain couldn't compute that we could get enough of this. This is something normally, if we get this, Stella, we can get like 50, right? We can get like 100. We don't get enough to do a Today Special. So I was just shocked. I still am. I was so excited about this Today Special because I've never been able to talk about anything like this before. I mean, I've been here a long time, 27 years. Been selling jade a long time. And I've never seen a 32-inch, 18-millimeter necklace like this. It is just an absolute wow. And that's why we are so proud of it. We're so excited about it. And this color, this is the richest, deepest spinach green, forest green, nephrite green. I mean, you can see it's dynamic. I mean, look at the color and then that deep green, double knotting. They know what they're doing. They have to take the silk cord, they double knot it all by hand. They have to drill these perfectly, and you can see how they line up. And also, Stella, a lot of times when you see a bead necklace in jade, it's graduated, right? And they're still beautiful. We sell those also, and they're very pretty. However, to get a uniform bead like this, all the way around the necklace, this is exponentially so much more expensive to do. The graduated beads get less expensive because the beads get smaller as they go up your neck. This is more expensive for a couple of reasons. A, the beads stay large. B, they have to be color matched and they have to be size matched. So it's a much more painstaking, involved process, right, Stella, to get this uniform bead that isn't graduated, that is natural, right, the natural green, and that they all have to match or at least coordinate because, again, because they're natural beads, they're not gonna be identical. So we're gonna show this up close, you guys can see it, because watch, they're not identical. I mean, they're close, but that's natural green, so there is gonna be some slight variation. Right, Stella?
Right. You know, and when I first saw it, I said, are you guys sure you could do this for this price? I can't believe it. I said, you know what, before we do anything, would you please send it to have it checked? I want GIA checked because Hetian jade is one of the most sought after jade. And I also know that, you know, I've been collecting these for almost 50 years and it's gone. You know, I have all these antique boxes and things like that.
Ooh,
there are thousands of these are the Spanish jade. You know, these are boxes that are thousands of dollars. I said, are you sure it is the same nephrite jade? They say, yeah, it is. It comes from Hetian. Of course it is, from the ground, you know. But I said, well, I kind of don't believe it. I need paperwork. So they showed me paperwork.
Wow.
I go, wow, I'll take everything you could give me. They said, we only have this huge boulder, you know, huge boulder that we could make this much.
Oh.
Would you be able to do that? I say, sure. They say, you know, it is. The color is very similar because it comes from one boulder.
Right, I see.
So
that's why it's so consistent. Because look at, I mean, I'll grab a couple of the necklaces here and show you. This is one, two, I've got 3 of these out here. I mean, you can see 1, 2, look at how consistent, and that makes sense. It's all from the same big rock, right?
Right,
cool.
A few tons.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and that's just a flute. I mean, I was just lucky. Like I said, it was just good timing on our part. Yeah. On our part. And I also had these pieces I used to show you guys.
Look at
this
that.
One of the Qianlong, period. This is the stuff that I was telling you guys that for thousands of years they've been mining these.
Yes.
They're gone.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
For us to get this powerful beads, it is something. I mean, maybe most people don't know about it, but I was looking at the price at everything, and I said, wow, this is really something that we are. It's really a birthday gift. It's really a special gift. We've been trying to do this for over 2 years now.
I know. It's so much fun.
It is really the best investment of jade that you could touch. This is Chinese nephrite jade. It's not any jade from Pakistan or Afghanistan or somewhere else. This is the authentic Hetian jade.
The most.
Chinese
that's
people only collect Hetian jade and nothing else.
That's it. The most significant resource, again, if you can go online, the GIA has a marvelous whole little article, kind of a little retrospective resume on nephrite jade. They talk about the mining area. It's interesting. I love reading about gems. It's fun for me. It's like it's one of my favorite pastimes. But anyway, if you go read, you will see exactly what Stella's talking about. They reference this part of the world 8,000 years ago. And again, they do mine nephrite jade in other parts of the world. There's beautiful Siberian material, there's beautiful Canadian material. However, this is like it. This is like what Burmese jade is to jadeite. That's what the nephrite is, right? That area is what is to nephrite jade. The most prestigious place for nephrite is where this is from. The most prestigious place for jadeite is where the beautiful Burmese jadeite is from. So that's what makes this so much fun. And bottom line, you guys, we have, how many of these have been ordered? Almost 900. Oh my gosh, over 900 of you have called to order. We started the day with about a few more than 3,000. Just to give you heads up on it. And obviously it's a little bit late. We're so glad you stayed up with us. If you were watching the Olympics, you know what Stella and I were discussing is that the Beijing Olympics, the gold medals that they gave, the gold medals, silver medal, bronze medals, they were, so they took the gold medal and then they encased it. They created an entire bezel in jade. So they used white jade, they used light green jade, and they used nephrite jade. They used the 3 colors of jade for the Olympics. I thought that was so fascinating for the Beijing Olympics that they used jade. I mean, it's just such, again, it's more revered than gold. It's more revered than any precious metal, right? It's more valued, and it has been, again, for thousands and thousands of years. It is really, truly a unique stone. There's nothing else like it. It's a precious material, a precious stone, and the fact that you are getting, you know, it's like having a sister. Stella's like our sister. It's like having a sister in the business who's just like, I'll figure it out. I'll get it for you. I don't know how I'm gonna get it for you, but I'll do it. I mean, what she comes up with, we all just think, oh my gosh. Like, I would just wanna like, do a cartwheel. I wanna do a backflip off a balance beam. But I'm not gonna do that. Yes, dear.
Yeah, you're talking about the Olympics.
Yes.
Guess where all those jade come from? Hetian area.
There you go.
It is Hetian jade. That is why it's so prestige. It's really a privilege to have it. As I said, that we just kind of lucked out. You guys always say, "Oh, we need more. We need more." Well, good luck with it.
I know it. It's so true. You'd be lucky to find one of these. If you ever found a necklace like this in a jewelry store, they'd have one, right? We were able to get 3,000 or so. They'd have one. And you'd pay a lot of money for that one. And guess what? Somebody'd walk in there. First of all, if you had a price this low, honestly, they wouldn't think it's real. If you saw a necklace like this and they said that's real natural nephrite from the most famous mine in the world for nephrite, and we're gonna charge $279, you'd think, okay, what's up? You think, wait a minute, something's off here. So that's what's fun about shopping here. You know, we are the largest importer and retailer of colored gems in the United States. This is GIA certified. They test these stones to make sure that what we tell you it is, it is. You're getting exactly what we're telling you you're getting, and that's what makes it so exciting and so special today. And that's why so many of you have already jumped into order. A third of our quantity already gone for the day. All you do is pick the length and the color. The one I'm wearing with everybody ordering, we're down to fewer than 100 left. So you do need to choose this one, because when Stella and I come back tomorrow afternoon, I just know this choice is not gonna be there. Look at that, almost 1,000 already out the door. Woohoo, that is very exciting. I'm thrilled for you. I know you're making an investment, but this is special. And for what you're getting, you're spending for what you're spending and what you're getting. I mean, the perceived value, look at this, it's like, that is not $279, right? That is not $186, again, and that's the whole point. You have to be comparing apples to apples, because most jewelers do not carry jade. You're in the finest of fine jewelry stores when you find beautiful jade jewelry, and obviously it comes in many different colors and many different grades and all of that. But the point I want to make is when you come to HSN, we try to bring you tremendous value. We want to get you more than you could expect to find elsewhere, and I think that's what this is, Stella. And I have to go back to, again, the lighter green, the Celadon color, if you are ordering it. And by the way, I don't mean to be ignoring the 22-inch. I love that length. It's a fabulous length. It's 22, it has a 2-inch extender. It goes to 24 inches. So it's a great, don't think, you know, that I'm only like paying attention to the long one. I just am kind of paying attention early to it, because I have a feeling when I come back later today that some of these choices are not going to be here, because we weren't able to make as many of the longer ones. So anyway, if you're thinking about it at all, there again, 18 or 22, 22 or 32. I'm not used to talking about 32-inch necklaces and 22-inch necklaces, right? I mean, it doesn't roll right off the tongue because it's not something we see. So it's pretty cool, Stella. It's very exciting. We talked on the phone and we were both like little girls in a candy store, right? Just getting excited talking about how special this is. Yeah, it really is a special day for those of us that love our jade jewelry. And there's so much lore and history and beauty. Every color of jade has meaning, right? I mean, we talk about that. Oh, Val, that looks good. Look at how beautiful that looks on Val. Oh my gosh, the dark green is fabulous.
It is.
It's just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of sultry. It's sumptuous.
It is. It's intense. The color is so deep. I grew up in New York City, and every weekend we would go to Chinatown, and I would just be a little girl staring at the window at all the jade, and this is just reminiscent of that, but it's just so much more gorgeous because this is a different color than the ones that were there in the store, but this is just a sexy, intense, lovely green. It's almost black. Like, the ring is just lovely.
It's
so
rich, isn't it?
Yes.
I like that. I like that it is like an intense, like, think like spinach green, forest green, and it does. It looks, it's like, wow, what is that? I mean, it's so beautiful. But those of us who know jade, you look at that, you know immediately that's nephrite. I mean, if you know your jade, you spot that nephrite jade. It's known for that deep spinach. And this is, again, it's a very rich color. I love how the cord, you can see it's done in green, the beautiful, they literally have to double knot that because the beads are so big that they really want it secure, right? So it's double knotted, they're very tight knots, so you don't have to worry about those loosening up. So you have a necklace that's going to, you know, stand the test of time with you. This is tomorrow's heirloom. Don't you think, Stella? This is something that stays in the family. I mean, how many years have your family and your ancestors been? I bet you have jade that dates back hundreds of years.
Well, yes, I collect them. So, you know, and this weekend, I was very busy. I was very busy shopping antique jade. I'm just addicted. Like I said, I'm addicted to it. And also, I love to buy. I just love to have something that is so beautiful and it is so significant and it is culturally, you know, that's very close to my heart.
That's it. There's some fun ways to wear, by the way, they're showing you. I mean, you can layer it with other things. You can be casual, dressed up. It's all yours. Even if you tuck it away for a gift for someone, if you happen to be born in the month of June, it's your birthstone. So I'm going to be taking this one off shortly because we are, with everybody ordering, we have fewer than 100 of this beautiful 32-inch Celadon left. We do have it in the 18. Order the 18 if you'd like to choose that one. It is gorgeous. Whichever one is calling your name or catching your eye, this is your chance to get that beautiful necklace. I keep saying 18, the 22-inch. And again, 2-inch extender goes to 24 inches. So you pick, in this one, you need to pick the 32 now, but if you do want a 22, we still have that. We have the multi, and then we also do have that beautiful deep green, that gorgeous nephrite. Best part about it is you're getting something that is special, that you probably don't have if you've been building a jade wardrobe and you want to add a new wow piece and a fun piece. It's very comfortable. Like you find yourself reaching up and touching it. Doesn't it just feel good on your neck, Val?
This green is just lovely. Like you said, it's sultry, it's sexy. It reminds you of all the good vegetables that you're supposed to eat. So it must be good for you too. But it's a lovely, elegant piece that it's nice because Aisha Zhang gave you 3 different styles and colors to wear.
That's
so this is like more fall, or I mean, like you said, you could wear it during the summer.
I think that deep green, it transitions nicely, be beautiful with white. I love it how it's picking up colors of prints. Like I loved it with this tunic, because if you like a print, it has a little touch of splash of green in it, but this also pops against other color. Be gorgeous with next to red, you know, next to other colors, even next to pink, anything. I mean, that's the beauty of green. You think of Mother Nature, the leaves of a flower, the greens look beautiful with everything. That's what's kind of fun about choosing the green. Multi still here, that's a whole garden of color. A whole fun jade rainbow of color for your neck. 22, 32, you pick your favorite, everybody. We still have a lot more to come, so I hope you're all gonna stay with us. By the way, the matching pieces are available. I love this matching earring. These are gorgeous. You have to see the earring.